Hi, this is Casey Deary, and we're moving on to part 6 here. Now that she's quiet walking around and I feel like I can kind of guide her left and right a little bit without too much resistance, I'm going to see if we can't get to a trot and then maybe even into a lope. Now, that's where every horse is different. So a lot of times it may take us 3 or 4 days to get to this stage. If it takes me a week or 10 days to get to this stage, I never want to get in a hurry here, okay? I want to make sure that I don't ever scare my horse. So if it takes more time, then let it take more time. There's no hurry in getting these things riding around. I've never had anybody that's brought me a horse that said, hey, I need to go on a trail ride this weekend, and it's never been ridden before. So I want to make sure that I really take my time and let these horses enjoy the experience as much as they can here. So once we're ready to move here, I'm just going to ask her to break loose to the right, which was the way she wanted to go on her own earlier. So we're going to start that way. She wants to keep stepping around. I'm going to ask her to move up now. So since I've clucked to her, working her in the round pen, that's the cue I'm going to use to ask her to go. Then once I cluck to her, I may use my calves to enforce that. So, atta girl. Just had to wave my calves at her lightly. She trots off. I sit quiet. Let her move around the round pen here wherever she'd like to go. I'm in no rush. I'm going to just pick her up and say, come this way. You notice how she was nice and quiet. If she wants to break down, that's fine. No problem. She gave me one whole circle around there. I'm pretty happy with that. Good girl. There, I clucked one time, and she went straight away. So when I ask her to lope, I'm just going to make sure that I keep my upper body back so that if she does try to suck back or jump, I don't go over her head. That's not a fun experience. So because she's wanting to quit right there and duck off, I'm going to try to ride her on past this point here and rub on her neck here. Make this part of the round pen. For whatever reason she doesn't want to go there, I'm going to pet on her more there. Good girl. You got a lot of breaks there, don't you? So once she loped off, I just sat there nice and quiet. Let her make whatever move she wants to be, or whatever move she wants to make there, and I just sit there like the passenger. Once she's comfortable with that, again, I'm going to flop this around here, pitch it over her head, and then I'm going to ask her to come this way. This way she was a little stiff earlier, so I'm going to make sure that I really focus on releasing her as soon as she comes this way. As soon as she tips that nose that way, I let go of the lunge line, lead rope. So she's telling me here she may not be ready to go this direction. If she tells me that, I'm not going to argue with her. She knows better than I do. So I may leave her right there for the day.